everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Queen Divina here. I'm going to be sharing a hot topic with you, and I want you to relax and to listen to what I'm about to share today. Hello, welcome. If it's your first time to my channel, I'm happy that you came, and if you're coming back, I'm glad to see you back again. Today I'm not really happy. I'm very sad. I'm very like, there's no word for it. Last night when I was sitting down and just trying to relax myself after a long day doing all sorts of things online, and I came across with this news that going in Nigeria, and this young lady from the age of 22, and you can see her picture on the side here, from the age of 22, she was raped by, I don't know if it's how many men, but she was raped. And not even raped, yeah, but after raping this lady, this 22 young woman who was studying, at University of Benin in Nigeria, and she had all her dreams, and she was raped while she was at church. She went to church to read the story, she went to church to read, and then while she was reading, and after reading, she was trying to leave the church based on the news I was watching, and I suppose there's some men that approached her and did this bad thing. They raped this young woman inside the church. It's a shame. It's a shame that someone out there could think in your mind. You sat down and you thought so good that you can go and rape somebody inside a place that people fellowship, people come and pray, and you found it so comfortable. And the person who did this thing didn't even end there, but leaving someone with marks, like mark on all over the body, bite mark everywhere. Hey, are you a human being? Are you? This thing is what I'm saying here. This thing about raping, it's been going on and on. There's those one, even like this young lady Uwa, that we can say on that, even it came out in the news. But what about those one that they rape them from people who are in a higher position, in a higher classes? They have a lot of money, and they rape a woman, and they'll keep this to say, oh, don't tell anybody. If you tell anybody, it will kill you. Or they even if the woman go and speak out, what they will do, they will suppress that. They'll pay everything. They'll pay their way out of the prison. They'll pay their way out of everything. They are raping young. This one we can see. But what about those women? They can't even. Those young ladies, those young girls, that they can't even come out there to talk and to tell. They can come out to speak out, to say, what, I've been raped. And as African here, the matters that we have here, like I was reading online, I said, is people who are writing these comments, they are men, and they are writing these comments. If it was your sister, would you say that? I'm just gonna read some of the comments that I came across with. I'm just gonna use my phone because I'm very shocked. Very shocked. I'm just gonna open it. I'm very shocked. Some people say she's the cause of the problem. So you're trying to tell me because I decided to go and read inside the church for my exam or anything like that is not my own problem. Where church is supposed to be a safest place that I can find refuge. Let me read this. One of them says, this guy, I don't know who the name is, but I'm going to say the name of the person, Emmanuel Adibe. He said, why did she decide to go to church to read? What happened to the classes or the lodge she lives in? She's the cause of it. Oh, but if she was even in the classes, that there was nobody in that class, what would you say? Those people came in and did the same thing. What would you say? Huh? What would you say? And someone said, Kevin, someone said his name is that Scarface, and said, I beg, guys, make you know the kill after raping. Forget the fact that she says she's crying in the process. But to be sincere, she was enjoying it more than you. Are you okay? I don't think so you're okay. Because if you have the love of God in you, you don't even for 1 minute will sit down and say, leave kind of comments like this. I'm gonna post this so you guys can see. At the end of this video, I will post those comments so you guys can read it for yourself. And someone else said, Wisdom Jidozi, he commented, said, my advice for the girls is that if one person decides to rape you, give him sex. Don't allow him force and wound you. If there are more than one, pardon with them so they can wait one after one. If they disagree, promise them changing of styles. Hey. Really? Really? What are you trying to say? If that was your sister, would you say that? No man, no woman deserves to die in that kind of way. That is somebody else's daughter, someone else's sister that they have done this to. I feel like enough is enough. We need to do something about this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I feel people who are doing those raping things they're doing, whether you're in a higher class, that you feel like you are the God Almighty, that nobody can see you, nobody can take you, and you see that all your money talks, that you can pay out of your way after the situation. You know what? Things are coming for you. And those men who think that it's right for them to go and rape a girl and thinking, oh yeah, she's the cause of it. I wonder, maybe you know the story more than we know about it. No woman whatsoever is supposed to be treating like this. No. You could have come, also if you saw that lady in church and she finished reading. Wouldn't you be a good person saying, you know what, I'll walk you home so to make sure that you go inside your house and you are safe. But you decide in everything you have is to do this to someone. You're not human, because if you are human, you have compassion. You have the love of your fellow sisters. You're not going to do such a thing like that, raping somebody. Because when you rape somebody, you rape her emotionally, mentally, but you didn't stop there, but you went to the extent to kill that person physically. It's hard. The reason why I'm talking about this year, because it could have been my sister, it could have been somebody, it could have been someone even I know, it could have been my friends. I can't keep quiet when I'm seeing my fellow women out there. They're being raped left and center, even in the Western world. Because there's also those those numbers, also those statistics that people don't even come, the women don't even come and report because they're scared because of the mentality of the way people think in Africa. They're like, oh, if I go there, they'll say I'm the one. The police is supposed to be asking you what happened. They'll be asking you, what were you doing there? Instead of helping you, they were like, you're the one, the cause of the problem because maybe the way you were looking, maybe what you did, what time you were doing, or whatever you were doing, and it's just not right. It's just so sad, the country that we pay taxes, we pay our money, we pay everything, they can't even protect us. It's very sad. That's the society we're living in. I think for the government, justice for this woman, for this young lady that her dream was shut down in just by some animal. I'll call you animal because you are an animal. Because if you're a human being, you know how to do sort of thing like this. If you were raised as a king, you don't want to think like this. Because someone who gave birth to you, that person who gave birth to you, the woman who gave, it was a lady who gave birth to you. It carried you for 9 months, no matter the pain, the struggles. But because when you're doing something to a woman, you have to think that, I have a mom. Unless you were born by a tree, but if you were born by a woman, you're not going to think that way. Not for 1 minute. You don't be leaving comments online like this. You will not. It's not right. Not today, not tomorrow. My sisters who are in Africa, even in UK, even in London, all over the world, please, just make sure when you're walking on the street, whether by night, like be with somebody. Don't be in a space, in an environment by yourself. Be with someone all the time. In an open space. And also, if you can say, you'll be safe. I think being safe, you'll be safe at your house. If you stay indoor at your house, you'll be safe there. In your own property, you'll be safe. Because I think even if she was reading in a school, she was reading in wherever she was supposed to be, she wouldn't be even safe. Because we don't even know who are out there. Because some people are just so sick and so just they're not thinking right. God sees everything you do. Everything you do. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's not good. I'm not gonna, even for 1 minute, I can't even process this in my head. I can't even process it. Not even for 1 minute. Why? Why? And I feel like the government here, they should take this seriously, because I feel like whatever they were put in place about people going to prison regarding rape, I think the amount is so small. If they can start giving them severe punishment, severe one, like at least they give them 50 years in prison for raping a woman, I think that number will reduce to a small number. And if you take this matter seriously, because we have children, we have young ones coming up. We can't be sitting this quiet and just watching this pass by. We need to take an action. Please, my sisters, my younger sisters, my big sisters, when you're working, even if you can try your best there, avoid working at night. Avoid it. And also, just please be in an open place where people can see there's a lot of people around you. That you're not left in a place where you're only by yourself. My prayer prayer goes to the family of this young lady, Uwa. May your soul rest in peace. Let this be a wake-up call for every one of us. Let this be a waking, this be shaking every single system. Let this be. Because it's very, very important. It's very, very. And you, in all place in all this world, yeah, you go inside the church where people are fellowshipping, where people are praising, they're lifting the name of Jesus. That's where you go and do your bad deeds. Are you okay? No, you're not okay. You're not well. Clearly, you're not. May God have mercy on you. It's very sad. It's very sad. I was moved. I was moved. Very moved. That's why I said I can't keep this to myself and I have to share it with everyone. The government should do something about this. All over the world. People who are committing this kind of bad behavior, good for nothing, that they should go, they should have like a severe punishment. Because I feel like these people who the amount of people are raping people, it's keeping going up high. And there's also a number that is not being recorded. This number is not being recorded because the police maybe is like, oh, this is just a minor, they just push her aside. Even those that are married, they still get raped inside their marriage. This is just another topic, honestly. If you're born by a woman, you're always by a queen, you not be treating a woman like this. Clearly something is not right. Please, my sister, in all this is going on, COVID-19, all this is happening in our society, that I pray for the peace of God that passes all understanding, continue to guide our hearts and minds. You know, we should just literally focus. Let's not be distracted for 1 minute. Let's not be distracted. Let's stay focused. In all this, let's just stay focused. And let's pray that these things that are happening here, that there will be an end to all this. That one day we can say we're in a safest society, we're in a place where we can even smile and be happy. That's what I have to say. My heart goes to the family, to even those ones have gone through this situation and they don't have a voice to stand for themselves. Even those ones, they were raped by the loved one, by those ones who even trusted, and for those ones, if they were raped for people that they don't even know. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. And I feel the pain of this family. I feel the pain of every single person. Every single woman out there. Because I have sisters. I have cousins. I have aunties. And I have a mother. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed every step of this video. Like I said, I will leave all those comments I was reading at the end of this video. Please comment below, share this video, and I hope the person who committed this kind of bad behavior get a severe, even like, I don't know, they should just put him there. Thank you for watching. Bye.